Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and today we're going to make mixed grill. The challenge with mixed grill is having everything cook on that grill and come out perfectly. It's very easy to overcook one or two items or to undercook one or two items. Mixed grill is such a summertime favorite because you might have friends or family that doesn't eat one thing or another. Today's mixed grill recipe includes a chicken. We have a whole chicken and we have chicken breasts. I'm also grilling some pork chops and some thin carne asada that I'm not going to want to overcook. I'm going to do quick seasonings on all of these, but at home you might want to do your own recipes. Put a comment below and share them with me and our viewers. It's always so much fun to read your comments. Step 1, preheat your grill. It starts at 0, but it needs to get to 400 degrees. Grilled flank steak is just the best. So I'm putting that into a rectangular baking dish. Single layer if you can. I'm adding 1/2 cup of Worcestershire sauce mixed with 1/2 cup of soy sauce for a full 1 cup of liquid for it to marinate in. To that I add 1/3 cup of olive oil. And since it already has so much salt in it, I'm not adding salt, but I am going to add a whole lot of pepper. And for a hot summer day, I need some hot spice. So I'm adding some chili flakes. Submerge and mix. You want the pepper to get all through that liquid and dissolve. Now I'm gonna set that aside while I get everything else ready. So here comes the chicken. Mr. Chicken's gonna get drizzled with olive oil and flipped upside down for the other side. And he's gonna have the salt rub today. A little pepper, or a lot. It's okay. Half of that's gonna come off on the grill anyways. Flip chick, salt, pepper, and more rub. A little salt in the chicken tunnel, and pepper. And a quick swirl. Done, chum. I gotta wash my hands. And the same for the chicken breasts. Olive oil, a salt shake, and a little bit of pepper, and the rub. Both sides. By preparing your meats before you put them on the grill, they're able to absorb some of that salt and spices into the flesh. And I'm doing the same today for my pork chops, which is olive oil on both sides. I want to keep the moist natural oils within the meat. That's why I like a lot of oil on the outside. And a sprinkle of salt, and a little bit of pepper on each with a quick smear. It doesn't take hardly any time at all to prepare your meats for the grill. It's the grilling that takes so much time. Ready to go. My grill's been preheating. It's at 350. Let's put our chicken on. Mr. Chicken's gonna take the longest, and he goes on the top rack. And we're gonna close it down while we get the rest ready. The trickiest thing about mixed grill is getting your timing right. Mr. Chicken goes on first because he's going to take the longest. But all the other things have their own barbecue madness. Chicken and poultry need to be cooked to 165 degrees Fahrenheit. And that chicken breast is fat. It's going to take a little extra time. Pork needs an internal temperature of 145 degrees to be safe. And grill temperatures for steak are all over the map, from rare at 130 degrees Fahrenheit to well done at 165. Different internal temperatures for grilling food have always been a problem in the past. I researched on the internet to find a solution to this and found one. So I found the latest in Bluetooth technology for a thermometer. It's the Inkbird IBT-4XS. You just turn it on. It has 4 temperature probes. Right now it's reading the outdoor temperature. It comes in a box in a small package to your door with 4 different temperature probes. It's charged with a USB micro port. You could use 1 or all 4 of those temperature probes. Today I'm going to use all 4. I have 4 meats, and now I have 4 temperature probes for perfect grilling. The cords are long enough so I'm able to start at the grill and put it in my chicken and then go to each of my meats and put them on the grill. The proper place to put a temperature probe in a chicken is in the thickest part of the thigh, just like that. And for these fat chicken breasts, I'm going to go to the thinnest chicken breast and put one in. That way, when he's done, I'm going to know the other ones will take just a little bit more time, but I won't be overcooking my thinnest chicken breast. And the same goes for my pork chop. It's gonna go into the thinnest piece of pork I have. I just don't like dried out chicken or overcooked pork. And my favorite beef is medium rare. So here is probe 1. Into the thigh he goes. He's already registering 151 degrees. So I'm closing her up. And probe 2 goes in the thickest part of my chicken breast and onto the grill underneath my chicken. The breast will take the second longest to cook, since they have to get to a higher temperature and they're thicker than my other meats. They'll probably take 10 minutes longer than my other grilled meats, so I close her up. And my vegetables will take just about as long as those chicken breasts, so I'm going to cover them with oil and salt them too. My portobello mushrooms and my yellow crooked neck summer squash. It's like an oven in here, about 400 degrees, so grilling vegetables, it's like grilling them in an oven. It's so easy. And this Bluetooth grill thermometer goes right into a phone on my app. It's a free download, so I pressed it and I got it. And in a minute, it was in my phone, ready to cook. So you press start and you press the display once. And congratulations, they're talking to each other. This is my chicken. I want to set that now. Chicken. If I wanted to, I could have just pressed a timer. Let's say to 30 minutes, but not today. I just want it set on the temperature. Now I'm going to set my pork chop to pork. It knows it. It's got a piggy picture. For number 4, I put the probe in and I'm going to set it for beef. I like my beef medium rare, and it lets me do that. That's so perfect. And then I press the red preset. It is so easy, and now I have all 4 probes for my meat set. And that meat now has been marinating 30 minutes. Wow, that looks great. So let's put a probe in to that meat, right in the center. I'm gonna flip those vegetables now. Oh yeah, and the mushrooms, and the chicken. That's getting some nice marks on it. And the one with the probe. It can handle it because the center of the probe is in the center of that chicken. And a little rearranging to make way for the rest. It's so great because it's telling me the progress of my food. I know my chicken breasts are catching up to my full chicken, and it looks that way too. Here comes the pork right on that grill. And we need to make way for our meat. Here she goes. Lay her down flat. Find space for every little part. I got a lot of beef today. And now that everything's on the grill, I can put the Inkbird with its magnetic strip right on the grill. So I'm gonna close the lid, and I know my meat's gonna be cooked perfectly without even looking at it. Instead of babysitting my grill, I get to just see on my cell phone the progress I'm making for each of my cuts of meat. The beef's almost ready. It's telling me my beef is at medium rare. Okay, so let's take it off. That looks great. So out comes the probe, and let's cut and check. That's so tender, and that's perfectly medium rare. And because it's warm when I serve, I set my oven to 200 degrees, and that'll hold them, cowboy. And that Bluetooth thermometer has a range of 150 feet in case you want to take a walk in your garden. And it has a built-in rechargeable battery and a great USB charging cable. It has a large LCD screen and a rotatable reading display so you can see what each of your probes is reading. It rolls through them all. And when your temperature is reached, bing, there goes the alarm. It also will alarm if for whatever reason the power goes off or it loses its Bluetooth connection. I'm gonna flip my pork now and finish cooking. The chicken breasts are done. Yay, time to take them off. And the vegetables too. The probe is hot, so I use a paper towel to take it out. And now the pork. Good timing. And Mr. Chicken has 12 degrees to go. Chicken's done. Oh yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at the color of that skin. Perfectly done. That looks delicious. And it never caught on fire. Such a triumph. Oh yeah. There he goes. Probe out. Off he goes. The Inkbird did a great job. I love this Inkbird Smart Barbecue Thermometer with the 4 temperature probes. It got my timing right so I could have all my dinner ready about at the same time. What an invention. Click the link below to get yours. And they have a discount offer. Read the description box. They're giving a 20% discount. If you like this grill video, check out my others. I'm Rebecca Rand, subscribe to my channel, and let's keep making great things on the grill. After all, it's summertime. Time for the bite. Yum.